Welcome back to the Tawny. My name is Pravculear, and I'm the host of the show. So, yeah. I guess, we're doing pretty well so far. We made it to day 397. It's also currently, 86 degrees Fahrenheit on this fine fall day with clear skies. Yeah, we've been having, mostly, raining, for like 2 or 3 days in a row, last video, so that was interesting, especially when it started hitting the animals. Yeah, the herds have just been getting, messed up with the lightning bolts, but oh well. That's just how it goes sometimes in Rimworld. And I also think I might just end up switching out these steel fences for the granite fences. Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. Well, looks like the herders are gonna have a bit of a mess to clean up. Oh well, that's just what happens when you decide to replace the entire fence at once with something else. Well, looks like the Covenant of Lurcher are back again. But hey, we have a gift from Ebo, and it's sort of 100. And the gift is 292 silver. Well, we have a gift from the Covenant of Lurcher. Pill at normal quality and mid-bone club. Alright. Well, looks like Otto and Sabranco are getting together. So, I guess it's time for another double bed. Well, looks like we have a defoliator ship to deal with. Yeah, I think this might be a job for annoying them with the motor and hoping they go into the turrets. Actually, let's get everybody up and running. Flowers, you are missing a weapon and self-defense tool again, so you get a new one. Like so. The rest of you, and over here, you four, go hang out in the production facility. And let's see now. Set force target. Target the ship. And let's see, Angie, you may on this motor. And I guess I'll just pass out everybody motor orders. And now, let's see if this lights them up. It should. Service says yes. In fact, it offline a few of them. And of course, it's raining now. Good. Right, so that's at 1,000 out of 1,200. I really need to build some more mortars. Just so this can go by faster. Plus, I also had the reinforced barrels for it, so why not? Well, the defoliator ship is now at 50%. This bombardment should hopefully finish it off. Inside of this, the next one or the one after that. Direct hit, 33%. Before the metronoids come in. I mean, playing this a bit too safe, probably. But I'd rather not have any more dead colonists than necessary. And there goes the ship. Alright. You lot, report in. And here comes the turrets. Hopefully I've built enough turrets, to get this job done. And of course there's Muffalo Revenge. Thankfully they're distracting the, Diabluses from the turrets. And the turrets are going absolute ham on them. So, who knows, maybe the humans won't necessarily have to be involved since, yeah, the turrets are planning to deal with this mess of metronoids. What are you doing, you goober? Alright, so I'm just watching them casually take out some turrets. Hopefully they can keep shooting at the turrets and not my colonists. Actually, deactivate the ER bots for right now. I don't need them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace all those, turrets. We call the bots. And Mitsuya is down. Hopefully her armor has protected her enough. Yeah, I'd say so. And I should take care of that. So I guess all that's left to do is process all the loot. Flowers is off on a sad wonder. No immediate danger, gunshot wound, needle done. Yeah. Needle done, daughter, but at least it's not any immediate danger. Alright, so that's Flowers taken care of. And here comes the rain to finish putting out the fires for us. Oh hey, looks like somebody in the visitors and are showing up has a relationship with some of our colonists. That's his grandpa and grandma are paying us a visit. And Flowers is back to full health again. Well, outside of a few stars, that is. And oh yeah, let's run the endless progress research again. Well, looks like Otto and Laureen are now in a relationship. Alright, Otto. Well, we have a score of 100 from the Illuminati guests. And a gift. One singular advanced opponent. Ooh, hey, another batch of gas. From the Voidburn Federation this time around. Can I recruit anybody? Yet, service says no. Ooh, hey, free steel. Yoink. Well, looks like the Voidburn Federation are leaving, and we have a gift. 7 components. Well, looks like we have another pet Perry dog. Looks like Lanch's grandpa is paying us a visit from the Illuminati. Well, let's just see who I can recruit. Alpha, how you doing? Brawler, incapable of skilled labor, hauling. Age 100. Yeah, that is a no. Vera. Guardian Mechanites, so, invisibly small mechanites that reside in the body and resolve minor health issues, so, that'd be nice. Undergrounder, Ironweld, Massachusetts, Delicate. Anthony Hopty. I think, Vera might be joining the colony. Yoink. And we have a score of 69 from the Illuminati, and a gift. 215 silver. Okay. Well, that's a 3% bonus to global word speed. Run that one again, please. Oh, hey, looks like there's a marriage going on. Otto and Lauren. Alright. There is now catatonic. Well, fiddlesticks. Wonder why. Oh well. It is what it is right now. And yeah, at least we have a actual hospital for Vera here. Looks like Otto and Sabronto are engaged now. Well, looks like Otto and Sabronto's marriage is on. At some point. And Angie has food poisoning from a lavish meal. Cause dirty cooking area. Or at least that's what flashed up in the notification section up here. Well, Sabronto and Latch are in a social spat with each other. Alright, Sabronto, what did you do? Latch insulted Sabronto's uncle's construction still. Alright. Well, Vera's gone off on a murderous rage. Hunter. Well, sorry, but that's not gonna happen. And don't shoot. Alright, so Vera's down. Oh yeah, I guess she's not catatonic anymore. So that's right. And oh yeah, the final straw for that was hungry. Oh hey, looks like we got some visitors with the relationships with some of our colonists, so let's just see what they are. Oh, Latch's sister is paying us a visit. And no, I can't recruit anybody, at least not yet anyways. Well, I can recruit a Italian without annoying the chief too much of EdB. Baseliner, any health issues? No. Midworld cadet and warship captain, teetotaler, jealous. Alright, I guess I can deal with that one. Yoink! Welcome aboard, Italian. Well, Gibson is officially a child. Remain honest. Well, we have a store of 80 from, EdB and a gift. Airwire headset, normal quality. Okay. In recent news, we have officially hit day 420. Well, looks like we have another batch of visitors from the Illuminati. Alright. Can I recruit anybody? Service says no. Well, looks like the animal herds are dealing with the flu. It's a buffalo. And that's a 3% gain to immunity speed from the endless progress research. Run that one again. Well, looks like we got a mechanoid cluster inbound. I think this is a job for turret spam. So let's just grab a copy of you. Rotate you. And let's just go from here. Oh hey, a sergeant suit for the men on day 422. If you're wondering how long is left on the countdown activator, it's 2.6 days. The wall of turrets is just about done. Well, we have a store of 100 from that batch of visitors from the Illuminati. And a gift. 45 plasteel. Well, the northern defense wall is basically completed. All of you, go report for the to the mortars for your mortar orders, along with Sarah. Since I got 9. Right, so everybody has their mortar orders. Let's go annihilate, the Cyclops over here. Excuse me? What happened to my turrets? Oh, they missed. Matuya, go grab a modular rifle. I see this is a job for, the wall of turrets and not the, mortars. So that was useless. Oh well. Spread out over here. Just so you're not in each other's way. There also seems to be a shield in the way. So it's not that the turrets were useless. I mean, the mortars were useless. It's that I was using the wrong shell. Go target that men cluster. Yep, they're up. Please shoot the dummies and not us. Well, that's a poor turkey. And yes, that's a turkey, not one of my colonists. Alright, time to leave. Since the turrets are starting to... Laureen! Go stay in the, dining hall. There seems to be a shield in the way. Well, Matilia's dead. No charging, Mastodons. We just lost Matilia. That's not good. Go take out that, more auto mortar. Well, this is turning into a bit of a disaster. Alright, so where's the shield node? That's what I want to know. Oh! Don't touch that thing. Now where's the other shield node? Alright, that thing. Well, I don't have a whole lot of power bots to fix. And that's one of the things about driving up the turrets so close to each other. Well, at least they don't have any, more shields with them. Alright, time to go rescue the Mastodons. There's Dill. And that's a Mastodon. There's Butterbot tier 3. And there goes Mastodon 19. I probably should have built some more, ER bots. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's just take a picture of the aftermath. Right after I get rid of the, days played. Like so. Well, a Mastodon named Jesse just, gets the bucket. And let's make sure Matsuya gets buried in a sarcophagus. Since she would be the third colonist I have lost. Be odds off on an insulting spree. Yeah, we're gonna be losing most of the Mastodon herd. Yeah, we're gonna be losing most of the Mastodons. And I sure hope the Arbots are up for the challenge. In fact, I need to chew up a few more. And just repair the missing robots. There goes Mastodon 17. So the sarcophagus is built, until yeah. Well, Linji's missing his right fourth toe, which is probably gonna be fine. Lorraine is also probably gonna be fine. Hunter is also gonna be fine, along with Flowers, Sabranto, Boy, well, Win here is also gonna be fine. And Colleen is also gonna make a full recovery. Assuming there's no diseases that, end up knocking on our doorstep, to say the least. And let's see now, one more thing. Allow everything. Right as I say something about the diseases, right on cue, there is, now sick. Oh well, an ER bot will see to you soon. Let's just, make sure the, doctors are actually qualified for it, no. Although I suppose this is a good way of getting some training experience. Alright, so just to make sure we can actually break the shields with the mortars, let's go make some EMP shells as well. Not 500, 50. Well, would you look at that? I finally managed to run out of components, repairing the wall. Oh yeah, Bear's gonna be fine if you're wondering. 97.8% immunity and 55% disease. So yeah. See, infection, major, default immunity. Alright, that's fair taken care of. Well, I guess we're handing out 2 Darn awards today to the Simba Cubs, or hunting Engie. And let's get rid of the Metroid courses in this stockpile, because they don't belong there. Oh, we're out of storage space. Now I'll explain that. Well, that's one Simba Cub who has a Darwin Award. Let's get the other one. Like so. Anyways, they're both launched now. Well, everybody is back on their feet. Well, almost everybody, that is. Except for somebody we need to have a funeral for. Yeah, I guess this is what we're going to be doing now. Especially since we never got around to doing this for Lottie. Oops. That's all I have to say for that. Anyways, that was a heartwarming burial of life. And let's see, what is with Simba Cub Alphas, Simba Cubs and Darwin Awards? Well, can you make a nice sign, please, and thank you. Anyways, that Simba Cub is lunch. Well, a batch of visitors from the Illuminati wanted to pay us a visit. And they're afraid to enter my territory for the following reasons. Temperature. It's currently 88 degrees Fahrenheit outside on a fine spring day with clear skies. I don't see the problem. Also, Latches and Collins' grandpas paid us a visit. Well, everybody enjoyed that faithful celebration. In fact, it was a pretty fun one, and Gordon is becoming an adult. So, let's see, now, shooting, construction, and social are the, new passions. And you can also have great memory as a trait. So, yeah, that's Gordon. Yeah, managed to hit level 10 in social before he, became an adult. And we have a star of 56, and a gift. Frag grenades and flame bow, excellent quality. Well, that's a 3% gain to my immunity speed. Run that one again. I think this is a good stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist, all of our social media info to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there is a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There is also the Amazon affiliate route if you want to support the channel that way. It doesn't have to be the thing listed in the description either. It can just be anything you want off of Amazon, really. It'll help keep the lights on around these parts. So yeah, it's greatly appreciated if you go through either way. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.